Cool, how we doing everyone? So here at Elevate we use a lot of different crawling and movement patterns as part of our training, whether that be as part of your warm-up, as a part of your cool-down, or even just a recovery session on its own. I've spent a lot of time over the last year and a half, couple of years, doing more of it, and I've found it really helps for my mobility and my coordination, and I've seen that with a lot of the younger athletes and even some of the older people that I train. When they first introduced some of these into their training programs, how poor some of their coordination is, how restrictive some of their mobility can be in doing some of the different crawls. So yeah, great for mobility, great for coordination, and you can have a little bit of fun along the way. So we're going to keep it nice and simple. We do 3 or 4 crawls at a time, alright, break them into smaller little videos, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So the first one we're going to do, and I like this one, you get a good stretch from it, okay, it's called the bear. So a lot of these different crawling patterns have got names, obviously different people give them different names and different things like that. Okay, we'll just call them what we're using here, okay, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, the first one's a bear. So for this one, you need to come up into a good A-frame, okay, heels down, bum up in the air, then your hand leads it. So it's opposite hand to opposite foot. So hand, foot, hand, foot, hand, foot. Working on keeping your heels down. Alright, look back between the feet. Okay, we'll just go through that again. So what some people might find with this is they're struggling to keep the heels down. So we see this a little bit in class where people are still up onto the balls of their feet. Okay. It's not a problem, you just work to the range that you can go to, but obviously as we improve on this, you need to be stretching down the back of the hamstrings, trying to keep your heels down, alright, nice high bump, straight through the back, alright. The hand drag is optional, but I like to put it in there, it makes it feel a little bit more animal-like, alright, so working on that A-frame, okay, so hands, working on keeping your heels down, take your time. Cool. You can do this backwards as well, so your foot will lead it when you go backwards. I find when I do the backwards bear, it brings more of a stretch through my lower back and the back of my legs. And you'll notice that with some of these different crawling patterns, which depending on whether you're going forwards or back, just changes different parts of hips or increases some of the different mobility challenges in some of the exercises. I'll just go through one more bear, okay, just so everybody can see it. And then we'll go on to the next one. So again, starting in that good A-frame, and then boys. So the next one, we've really got a name for this one. Okay, so if anybody comes up with anything, feel free to throw it over. So again, you start in the A-frame, and again, this is a nice one, good for movement, it takes a little bit of coordination, but good for cool down sort of exercises, any of these first 3 crawls that we do. Okay, so you start in the A-frame, I reach out on my left, then my right foot comes up, sticks out, keep my arm locked in, and I just drop the hip in. Okay, turn up out, reach out on the right, foot up, and then just drop in. Okay, reach out, and just drop. Alright, down and drop. Down and drop. So as we come, it's important that we keep our front arm nice and locked in, shoulder under you, and then the foot pointing out that way. That's it. Take that backwards. Cool. So yeah, that brings a good stretch down the side there. Like I say, it's important that as we step out and come through, if my arm's too far that way, it's not bringing the stretch that we want. So we're nice and locked in, arms directly under us, foot pointing out that way, just a little bit of a drop. Back up, reach out with the opposite arm, foot, and just drop. Again, keeping that arm in here. Just drop. Just drop. That's it. Oh. And the last one in this set 3 is just going to be the lizard. Alright, so what I normally say, you start on all fours, the lizard, okay, nice and locked in. I'm going to big reach out with my left arm, and then my right foot comes up. Okay, transition out of that. Turn that back up. And that's what we call the lizard. Okay, so you need to get some good movement through the hips on that. Alright, so we'll just start that again. So again, stop, just bring yourself up into all fours, then reach out with your left, bring your right foot up, then transition out of that. So there's the first 3 crawls. So we had the bear, we had the second one that I'm not sure what we're going to call that. Okay, so anybody got any names for that? And then we've got the lizard. Cool, so here we are for the second instalment of our crawls. Okay, so we've got 3 different ones to take you through now. Obviously we've already touched base with the bear, the side and where you're dropping your hips in, and then the lizard. Okay, so 3 ones there to be practicing, and some good movement and ability ones in that. So again, following on from the animal theme, the first one we're going to be doing is a monkey. Okay, it's important on this that we keep working and getting better at sitting into our squat position. Okay, so you can practice this a little. I think me and Dan both touched on this. You can just practice sitting in there a couple of times a day, right, minute or 2 at a time. Okay, I struggle a little bit more on this left hand side because of my knee problems I have with this left knee now, the years of playing rugby. But yeah, so work on that squat position. But with a monkey, okay, literally, we're just going to be sitting to the squat, and we're looking to be nice and gentle with this, not too heavy footed. Alright, we're just going to come across, and then back into a squat. So cross, and then back into a squat. Cross. Alright, we'll take that back the other way. Alright, so nice and gentle. Cool. So as I said, if you struggle to get into that deep squat position, you can just go. See a lot of different people, different ways of doing it within class, obviously different ability levels within class. Okay, so ideally, if you can only get to there, just get to there and then go. Alright, get to there. But what I don't want, need to make sure we're making the effort to come back into our heels each time now. So what you do sometimes see is where people start doing this a little bit, but they're never really in control of the movement. So I'd rather you slow it down, start the cross, gentle, and then just reset. So we want you to be back in that position or where you can get to. And across. Okay, the other way. So like I said, it's important that you work on your deep squat position there, or work into where you're comfortable. Doesn't matter if you can't get deep into it, but what I want us to concentrate is making sure each time we come back. Whether that's there for you, alright, but we're making sure we're not sitting and doing it like that. Make that effort to come back onto your heels, sit into your squat, and then go again. We're looking to be as soft on our landing as possible. Okay, so that was called the monkey, that one. Next up, we're going to do the crab. So, crabs are good. Find it stretches through the shoulders a lot. And again, another good one. There's a bit of a warm up, there's a bit of a cool down. Alright, so most of us would have done this when we were doing school. So working on keeping your hips up, and then we're just walking out. Right. Nice and simple, this one. And take that back. Good. So on the crab, or a lot of this movement stuff, it'd be worth, if you're doing it as your main session, make sure you have a good warm-up, warm your wrists up, because your wrists get a bit of pressure through them with a lot of this movement stuff, so make sure they're ready to go. Okay, we'll just go through the crab once more. So up, so you can change this by trying to lift your hips even more, dropping into it, play around with it. Feels a little bit awkward. That was a crab. Right, and the last one is the frogger. Okay, very important. Big element with this is your squat. Okay, being able to get into that lower position, but again, don't force it. So we're going to sit back, put your hands out, just kick through. Alright? Simple as that. Take this backwards as well, but it's important that we keep working on coming back into that position. Okay, that's a frogger. Alright, just show that out. We'll go through that once more. That's it. Pull yourself through. Oh, and backwards. Oh, and that's the frogger. So as I said, with any of this stuff, You can use it as a warm-up, you can use it as a bit of a cool-down, separate mobility session. If you're doing it as a whole session, I'd maybe spend 4 or 5 minutes on each movement pattern. Just take the time, keep practicing them. There are different variations within all these different movement patterns that we can touch on later on in the series. Okay, but these are just basic ones to get started with, and I'll set you up for the future ones. Cool. Right, here we are again. Just got another three different movement cooling patterns that we're going to take you through. Okay, these ones really hit your trunk and your core nice and hard. You need to stay nice and locked in. Okay, we're looking for minimal movement, certainly through these first couple. Okay, again, great for your athletes learning to keep their core locked in, keeping the flat backs. Okay, nice and stable through the shoulders. Okay, and it is tough. So normally on these ones, this first one, don't need to work for much more than 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, so if you haven't got much space at home, this is ideal. Okay, but it's important. So we'll just go a little bit side on. Right, so again, we'll start on all 4s. Okay, I'll turn around a little bit. Right, I'm going to start on all 4s, and then literally we'll just as controlled as possible. So keep putting that core on, staying braced the whole time. Okay. And if you do that properly, and you are staying braced, just within 4 meters of that, the core trunk will start to talk to me. Okay, so what you do find with this a little bit, if you rush through it, okay, you're not stable enough. What I don't want to see too much bouncing. Okay, that's not what we want. The movement through your hips and everything should be as minimal as possible. Don't want a load of rocking. Okay. I call these first couple we're going to do, call them the table. Okay, so you want to think about somebody trying to eat their dinner off your back. Okay, minimal movement, alright, not bum in the air, alright, nice flat back, and really locked in. Alright, so we'll just go again. And again, you do these properly, they do start to kick in quite quickly. Alright, so stay braced, nice and locked in, controlled. Keep putting that core in. We'll take that backwards as well. Like I said, you do that one properly, that really starts kicking. So yeah, it's good for young athletes, really learning to control the body. Alright, make sure they know how to set that core, lock it all in. So that was a forward and backwards table. Okay, and we're going to go side on now. Again, same sort of movement. To start nice and strong. Alright, lock it in. Knees directly under you. And I'm going to start leaving the knees behind. Knees directly under you. And we'll just get nice flat back. Controlled. Keep locking that core in. Minimal movement through the hips. So that's the side one. tell by my breath. That just starts kicking a little bit, like I said. Don't need to go much more, 4 or 5 minutes. Keep it nice and controlled. Okay. You do enough of these. You do 4 or 5 sets of this, really locked in, making sure everything stays braced. Alright, we'll know about it. Okay? So, last one, just going to do the inchworm. Again, another one that hits the core pretty hard. Alright. So, well, imagine most of you come across this before. You might have only done it in the static movement, but we're going to keep going with this one. Alright. So, walk your hands out to where you're comfortable. Then walk your feet up. Now bending your knees to where your range of movement allows. And then back out with your hands. Alright. As low as you can, but under control. Then walk your feet up. Okay. And back out with your hands. Cool. Alright. Yeah, again, that's another tough one. Alright, just do one more little demo of that. So walk your hands out to where you're comfortable. Make sure we stay nice and strong through the trunk. And walk your feet up. Okay, try not to bend your knees. Get a bit of a stretch on the hammies, lower back. Alright, then we'll go again. Alright, so hands out. Then feet up. Cool. There we have the inchworm. So, that's it on that. So as I said, we've put together 3 little videos now. There are variations within all of this, so we can keep adding bits to it. But that's sort of, you know, the 9 or 10 main ones that we use in here, or what I certainly use. Okay, so get practicing. Great for mobility, great for coordination, great for anybody trying to learn to control their body and understand movement more, especially young athletes, okay, but can be used as a recovery session, can be used as a cool down, or even just as a bit more of an activation ready for your main session. Okay, enjoy that everyone.